In this video, we're going to review, in the alarm section, the system warnings. System warnings have to do with warnings to the battery life, connection to the Wi-Fi, and whether or not a power supply was interrupted. You can see that we have a system warning already set up in our system here. Simply, you would hit New System Warning if you're setting this up for the first time. In our system warning, you can see I named it battery failure. You can name this whatever you'd like. In the end, we're going to check battery almost discharged. If you are using external power supplies, you can select this so that you'd get a warning if your external power supply failed. That would happen if maybe the power went down in your facility and the battery backup would kick in. Battery almost discharged is a warning you'll get via text message and email when the data logger's battery is almost or below 20%. You'll get a notification that calls out the name and serial number of the device so that you can identify which one is exactly almost discharged. The Wi-Fi data logger is not responding. You can see that this is activated. It'll look like this when it's not activated. When it's not activated, you can hit activate, and now you can select how long will go by for the alarm delay. Typically between 20 or 30 minutes should be your alarm delay. If you have a different setting, that's okay too. Essentially what this means is if the Wi-Fi in your facility goes down and the data logger can no longer see or connect to the Wi-Fi, it will then warn you after 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes of the data logger not connecting to the Wi-Fi, it'll shoot you an email via text. It'll shoot you an email and text message to notify you that the Wi-Fi is down and that the data logger cannot find the Wi-Fi. Once the Wi-Fi is restored, the data logger will seek out that Wi-Fi and self-heal or connect to that Wi-Fi and then push the data that it's been storing on board its memory directly to the cloud. As we continue down further, you can see all of our Wi-Fi data loggers. You want to set up this setting according to all of your data loggers, but since all my loggers are in the same facility, you can set this up this way. If you have different facilities and you want to have different warnings, you can set it up for the data loggers that are in each individual area. Again, you have your email recipients, your SMS recipients, and then you would hit Save Changes to initiate the changes to this alarm warning set area. Going back to our dashboard, you can actually see that we have an active alarm in the system. You'll know it's an active alarm occurring now because you have the little symbol over here on the left-hand side. And then you also have active alarm area here where you can see that our data logger is above the temperature range it's supposed to be at. And you can click down below to see exactly what the action protocol is. So you can see who was alarmed and notified and who received those text messages and emails.